All right. Good morning, everybody. This is August 27th, the morning of pure insanity going on with support.com. Oh my god. Oh my god. It actually looks like meme mania here. So, this is actually what I wanted to talk about. The memes. This is all about the memes. It's probably not going to be a long video, just the basics. I think that the meme trade is back here. This right here, I think is very important. Bounced. This looks like it's going to go into the Netherverse. BlackBerry did the exact same thing. Bounce. And GameStop, the big daddy. This is the uptrend from the start. Exploded off of it. Okay, it's a little messy, but these lines are gold here. Up. It doesn't touch it on the daily, but on the 4-hour, it pierces through it. This was an overextension, and you got this random 8.6 million print mark on close on GameStop right here randomly. Look at that, 6.8 million randomly on the close with that kind of candle to close. That is an activator. It's like touching the trend and getting the volume needed to start the new uptrend. I literally was saying it as it was happening, and it happened. It's literally picture perfect, crisp, clean. That's what you want to see. So not only did it break the diagonal pattern, broke out, it retested it once, twice. This is extreme horizontal support, bounced off of it, overextended through it, rejected, broke through it, and did this little get screwed, get fucked move over here. Did that, and then goes. I literally said when this was here exactly what it looked like, exactly what should happen, and that it very much should need to pop somewhere in this area from here to here for this to be violently bullish. And it did, violently, perfectly. So this should be violently bullish. And what happens is when you end up reactivating on a trend like this, okay, what ends up happening is you can see how it explodes up, fails, retests the gap, and then it just flash crashed there. So that's the failure of it. It came down, consolidated. It wanted to go higher, but it couldn't. It physically couldn't. And so what did it do? Came back down, retested the trend that started it all. And when it does that, and you can see here on the DMI, there's the first negative DMI since this all started. What that means is that the negative trend is starting for GameStop. It's rearing its head, so to speak. And so it means it wants to go lower, but it can't. It can't because it reactivated on the previous trend. Technically. And so the only place it can go now, in my opinion, I want to say 100%, but it's basically 100%, where the only way that this can fail, this uptrend, is that you get to some sort of a technical print, an algorithmic print that makes this fail. What would cause that? All-time highs. It's just the way waves work, is that when they reactivate and they do something like this, what happened here where it exploded off of it and it went this high, it ends up retesting that psychological and technical level, because it's a double touch of that psychology, of that technicality of it. So it needs to retest it. It needs to say, is this move real? Is this the high for GameStop? Is this the max psychology, the max liquidity, et cetera, et cetera? I think it breaks it. I think you might possibly have you should have a consistent long wave above all-time highs. It shouldn't just explode up a gazillion points and come right back down. You should actually break all-time highs and chop. It's going to be volatile, up and down hundreds of dollars, but it should break above it and chop and get a lot of people in, screw a lot of people. This is the wave. This is the move to sell into, not hold. This is why I'm making the video. People don't understand this. People, GameStop $1 million, AMC 100,000, blah, blah, blah. they don't know what they're saying. They don't know what they're saying. This is a wave to sell into. I firmly believe once they start to taper, and based on this technically, that once this concludes and this insanity happens in the next 2 months or so, this will be the top for these meme stocks for a long time, possibly years. But I believe that it will break this uptrend. It's going to be a crazy. If you break the uptrend here, wherever it goes, like maybe it'll double bottom here, you should get a violent reaction. With that, it'll retest this uptrend somewhere in the future. You could go from like 50 to 250, 300 type of thing, and then all the way back down and back below 50. It would get really ugly. You need to understand what would happen, should happen, could happen. It's very possible and most probable that this breaks all-time highs, and that wave up there is the top. It should not top before a violent move to the upside. It should not top without a violent what the fuck move to the upside. A move of moves, so to speak. Does it hit 1,000? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it'll go somewhere between 500 and 1,000, but we don't know. We don't know exactly where it would go. Basically a move that would satisfy both the psychology and technicals of the meme trade itself, like the generality of the meme trade itself. AMC, easily all-time highs. Easily all-time highs. This is the rally to sell into. BlackBerry, I'd want to see BlackBerry over 29. Over the high here. Within the next 2 months. Just be wary of it. It's starting again. It's definitely starting again. AMC, you got AMC, BlackBerry, GameStop, Clove, Naked, Tilray should start going. Like lots and lots of stuff. And also it's dependent on the market. We really want to see the market go up. This is a big thing. The Fed thing is today. Powell speaks at 10 a.m. in 1 hour. You really want to see the market activate up today because yesterday was a very, very specific algorithmic trigger that we don't want to see the market fall here. We really don't want to see the market fall. If market falls here, that's really bad in terms of waves. We want to see a very strong rally into September, October, both for the meme stocks and for the market in general. And the video I released before talks about the market flash crashing. And I think that would be that would probably mark the top for the meme stocks, where you have that gigantic rally, meme stocks are really high, and then the market flash crashes and you get that last violent move. The meme stocks haven't had a real market correction since the bottom. There hasn't been a real market correction since this all started. This movement isn't really a correction there. It's like the market just stopped going up, so to speak. It's not a real correction. Like here, market had a blow off top and just basically went to its low and had this little bit of an overextension. These were barely corrections, if you even want to call them. These are corrections. These are corrections. These are corrections. Flash crashes, corrections. This is what we'd expect. So what I want to see is market top out, the meme stocks top out, and in the middle of the flash crash, ideally, you'd see the last move in the meme stocks. And then the volatility should take them lower. The taper, take them lower. This will be the rally to sell into, not hold. Please understand that. This is not a game. This is not a casino. I mean, technically it is. This is absolutely ridiculous stuff. This should totally be sold into. Oh boy. Yeah, like support.com, it broke a previous high here at $49. Like that is such a very, very strong sell signal. If this breaks this, I mean, you guys are so lucky if it does that. If it goes to all-time highs. But like that's sell half at least, or most for that matter. be careful out there. Realize that this is not the rally to hold into. This is not the rally to buy into. You could buy it here. Don't buy it at 400, 500, 600 and hold and think it's going to go to 10,000. It's not. It is not. But there should be a violent move. There should be a euphoria that satiates the psychology and technicals of all this. All right, guys. I've said my piece. This is what it is. And make money out there. Make your money. Be safe. Adios.